Hello everybody and welcome to the highlights of the ICC Cricket World Cup 2003. Now it's a Pool A game from Supersport Park in Centurion and it's a huge game. It's India versus Pakistan. It is going to be an absolute beauty. If we look at the teams that have been selected for today, India have just made the one change. Perhaps a little bit surprising that Harbhajan Singh has been left out and Anil Kumble is back in the lineup. And for Pakistan there's two changes. Suklain Mushtaq, the off-spinner, is out and Afridi's in celebrating his 23rd birthday. And Alahi out and Yunus Khan also gets a run for Pakistan. Now Pakistan won the toss and elected to bat. Said Anwar is going to be facing the first ball if he doesn't drop his bat too often. He's very, very experienced. 246 games he's played, over 8,500 runs and a terrific average and a strike rate of 80.6, which is outstanding as well. And his partner Tafiq Umar, who is fairly inexperienced in one-day internationals. 9 games he's playing now, average of just over 31 and a strike rate of 63. So he's the younger of the two. Said Anwar, of course, is vastly experienced.
And so we can expect a lot of action. India v Pakistan, playing after a gap of almost 2 years. Almost 3 years. As we see Zaheer Khan quite focused out there. He'll bowl the first delivery of this game. Plays the call from the umpire. No ball, Pakistan off the mark. Nice drive. That's a solid blow. And that'll be first 4 for Pakistan, courtesy Tafiq Umar.
Well, he's not bowling well, Zaheer Khan. He's had his problem with wides and no balls. Just have a look at this ball. The width and the length was right up there for the batsman to drive. And Mohammad Kaif was that extra cover. He's there to save the singles, not the forceful shot, as Tafiq Umar played on that occasion.
Crashing shot. That was hit with massive power. Good timing. So Ashish Nehra starting a little wide outside the off stump and paying the price.
Not playing by the reputation, young Tafiq Umar. Saw the width and played the shot that seems very natural to him. Seems like he's pretty strong in that area, Tafiq Umar. Sat up nicely as well for the cut.
Again, a boundary to end the over.
Rashid Latif has eyed up the gap towards extra cover. He's gone after the bowler in that particular region. 4 runs. That's a very good stroke from Rashid Latif. Backing away towards the leg stump and picking up a boundary. He's a very handy player to have in your lineup.
Yes, he can improvise. Once again, just using the pace, playing it late and slicing it away from that man at a deep point. He was a lot squarer, and Latif quick to spot it. Goes for the big one. Dinesh Mongia coming underneath it, and he takes it comfortably. So in the quest of trying to get some quick runs, Yunus Khan has been dismissed.
You cannot blame Yunus Khan to lose his wicket. He was required to do that. He was required to pick up quick boundaries for the Pakistani team in order to get a sizable total. Managed to hit the ball straight to Mongia. Took ages to come down the ball. Kept his eyes on the ball and took it very easily. Yunus Khan contributing 32 runs. Pakistan 256 for 7.
256 for 7, and Wasim Akram comes out to the middle. This is why he's come out. Good change of pace. Slow delivery doing the trick.
Very important weapon to have in the last few overs. And the slow delivery doing the trick for Zaheer Khan and also India.
So the batsman crossing over when the catch was taken. Latif on strike. Oh, he's pinned it. That is a nasty delivery. He's up on his feet. But you can see what happened there. He was backing away and Zahir Khan followed him.
Excellent bowling from Zahir Khan. Not many fast bowler that would like to bowl a bouncer in the depth of the innings, because if the ball doesn't bounce, it can come into the swing of the batsman. That was a very quick delivery from Zahir Khan. Surprising Rashid Latif completely.
So just 4 in the ring. And a perfect Yorker, but a no ball. Well, Akram was walking till he saw umpire Shepherd.
Lucky break for Wasim Akram and also for Pakistan. Pakistan requires some quick runs from Wasim Akram, clearly overstepping. Perfect delivery in the depth of the innings, right in the block hole. And Wasim Akram couldn't get underneath it.
That's well played, powerfully struck, beats the man at deep point. Just what Pakistan wanted this stage. Akram getting the boundary. And this is a good finish.
Excellent stroke from Wasim Akram. Normally we see Wasim Akram hitting the ball, taking the aerial route towards onside, but on that occasion, the ball was almost Yorker length, backed away and then hitting the ball into the gap on the offside.
Well, it's a harsh game, this game of cricket. Ashish Nehra in the last game, 6 for 23. He's gone for 70. And he's got 1 ball remaining. So the final ball of the Pakistan innings. And again, beautifully placed. And this is a terrific finish for Pakistan. Consecutive boundaries will take them to 273. And that is a score they'll settle for after winning the toss and deciding to bat first.
And especially after they lost 3 quick wickets in the later part of the innings. They have done well.
Pakistan will be well pleased with that after 50 overs, 273 for 7. The star of the show was Syed Anwar, 101 off 126 deliveries, including 7 fours, and a good innings also from Yunus Khan with 32. Rashid Latif was superb at the tail, 29 off 25, and the last over 15 runs coming, and the last 5 overs 47 runs. So in the end, after 50, 273 for 7. Now, if we look at the Indian bowling figures, well, there was just a couple of guys picking up wickets. Zahir picked up 2 for 46 and Nehra picked up 2 for 74. He was expensive today, the only one who really got some tap, and the 5th bowler's duties were shared by Ganguly, Sehwag and Mongia, just going for 52 runs and picking up a wicket. So a reasonable performance by most of the Indian bowlers, and the target is India need 274 runs. They've got 50 overs available, of course, and they've got to go at just under 5.5 to the over. Sachin is an outstanding player. 309 matches he's played now. Almost 12,000 runs in one-day international cricket. An average of 44.3. And Vrinder Sehwag, his partner, 63 games. Getting close to those 2,001 international runs, and that average is just a shade under 35. His strike rate is just under 100. And the great Wasim Akram is about to start proceedings from the West Lane end. And a little bit of swing coming back in towards Sachin Tendulkar. He'll be the key.
Gets that away. It's gone away fine and into the boundary. 9 off the first over. India 9 for no loss at the moment. That's another 6. Short, wide. This time it's Sehwag with the uppercut. And boy, this ball has gone a long way. You don't see 6s in that direction, but have a look at this.
Well, this is incredible hitting. Once again, the width was provided, and although he had his 1 palm out of that bat, but it sailed away. First delivery of Yunus. There you see the hands coming off the handle. It didn't matter.
Turned away on the onside. This outfield is quick enough. A boundary to end the over. 11 runs coming off it. After 4 overs, India 39 for no loss. Oh, that's glorious. That's been struck with tremendous power. Before one could say Jack Robinson, the ball was through. It's 50 for no loss.
Oh, what a start, and Wasim Akram really wants that fielder to be in position. He wanted him to play that shot, but it was played with great deal of power and placement to perfection. Once again overstepping, but this time the umpire didn't take notice of that, and a big roar as India raises their 50.
It's come in just 4.5 overs. In the air, taken. Waqar Younis getting the ball pitched up. Sehwag going on the drive, hitting it uppishly. Afridi making no mistake. And Pakistan draw first blood.
Because of clever piece of captaincy, I think that fielder was beautifully placed by Waqar Younis. Virender Sehwag, very much in mold of Sachin Tendulkar, and like him, just a little casual at times in that area. Spot on, Shahid Afridi taking a neat catch, and so India lose their first wicket for 53.
53 for 1. Sourav Ganguly, the captain, comes out to the middle. Virender Sehwag, the last man, dismissed in this fashion.
A soft dismissal in the end. There you see that bat turning in his hand straight to Shahid Afridi. He was positioned very nicely. And Pakistan have got to draw some strength from this dismissal. They've got one Indian batsman out. Beautifully positioned there. And Waqar Younis and company absolutely delighted.
Well, they'll believe now things will quieten up. Otherwise, it was like bowling to a cannon that was bombarding at both ends. Now, 3 slips in place. Pakistan on the attack. That's wrapped on the pads. That is close. Easy picked up. That was always going to be out. Caught on the crease. A double break here for Pakistan. And they're right back in it.
Fantastic piece of bowling from Waqar Younis. Now he had positioned an extra slipper. 3 slips in place. I think Sourav Ganguly was expecting this ball to leave him. And it came back. It held its line and spot on. Excellent bowling. He had put a doubt in the batsman's mind by having that 3rd slip in place. Wonderful bowling. Straightforward decision, and Pakistan will double break. The Indian captain goes back for naught, in India 53 for 2 now.
Mohammad Khaif comes out on a hat-trick. 2 wickets in 2 balls for the Pakistan captain. The last man to be dismissed, Sourav Ganguly, first ball. And really, if you're on the outskirts of Pretoria or even in Johannesburg, get to the Centurion. This is a happening place. Very good over. Just 3 runs off it. 2 wickets. That's important from Pakistan's point of view. It's 53 for 2.
That's out. No, it isn't put down. Oh, how Pakistan might live to rue that. Abdul Razak, great effort, but sometimes those have just got to stay in your hand.
Could see Wasim Akram telling Abdul Razak, you should have been on the circle, the edge of the circle. If he was there, that would right down his throat. Tried to reach for it, and this is a surprise to me. You don't see Tendulkar hitting over the top, especially straight down the wicket in the first 15 overs. Didn't get the middle of the bat, went nowhere.
2 skylines there and contrasting starts. Pakistan haven't lost.
Very good shot, full toss that time from Shoaib Akhtar, and that is dispatched with ease. So the run feast continues. Now this is a sight that Indian supporters will not want to see. Sachin Tendulkar on the ground getting some treatment. Maybe just a little bit of cramp problem perhaps. It is very warm out there in the middle at Supersport Park at Centurion.
It's warm out there, and also when you're playing against Pakistan, the pressure is immense. And under pressure, you tend to sweat a lot.
David Shepherd, 62 years of age, plenty of experience as far as one-day international are concerned. Well, he's split his finger there, and quite badly.
He's bleeding quite badly. Back at him. It's just a fairly ordinary looking incident, wasn't it? Just looking to collect the ball. He's not reacted yet. He's walking back. It's extraordinary. He didn't react straight away, which is good. It indicates that he's not in pain, because normally speaking you'd start wringing your hands if it hurt. So he doesn't even know he's bleeding at the stage that he starts to walk back. Then he maybe just noticed, hang on, I'm bleeding here. Hasn't gone in cleanly, hit him on the end of the finger. But it is his bowling hand, and if you haven't got good feeling in your index finger with which you hold the ball, you've got a problem. 273 is always going to be a competitive score, unless you bowl long hops like that and get it for 4.
Well, a real half-tricker put away by Mohammad Kaif with a lot of ease, and they're punching the gloves. They know that they're on course here for a memorable win. They had plenty of time. Now Shahid Afridi can lack from consistency, and he's generally been good, but that boundary also getting India their third wicket, 100-run partnership.
Bowled him out, inside edge I think, but the breakthrough Pakistan needed now. Can they capitalise on that? Waqar Younis calling the men in as Mohammad Kaif makes his way to the pavilion.
Well, this is a huge bonus. Shahid Afridi had just flighted the ball, hoping that the batsman would miss it, and exactly that is what Mohammad Kaif has done. Pretty innocuous delivery, bringing it back and hitting the stumps, and well, major breakthrough now. Can Pakistan capitalise on this? Gone after playing a good knock of 35, India 155 for 3.
Rahul Dravid replaces Mohammad Kaif. He's played over 200 matches, 6,000 runs, wonderful record, averaging nearly 40. That's why he's out there, just a wide. I thought it might have been a googly, but it wasn't. It was a leg spinner. He's played just outside it, got the inside edge and dragged it back onto his stumps. How significant might that be?
Players have catch it, and it's gone through the hand of Shahid Afridi. In the air for some time. He had to dart across to his right and couldn't snaffle it.
Didn't get any early warning, Shahid Afridi, that the ball was coming back to him. In fact, the keeper shouted, "Catch him." That's perhaps when he realized it's coming to him a little late. May have got his fingertips to that one.
Rahul Dravid just tucks one to mid-wicket for a single. Tendulkar has got a runner now.
And only appropriate that you have the clone, Virendra Sehwag, running for him.
He's on 98. 98 not out, Tendulkar. Short ball, quick ball, might be out, is out! Shoaib Akhtar has come back into the attack. The first ball that Tendulkar has faced when he's got a runner, he's been dismissed. Shoaib Akhtar, that was a very, very quick delivery, just under 150 k's per hour, took him by surprise, and he's on his way back. What an end, what a dramatic end to a magnificent knock from Sachin Tendulkar.
And this spells danger for India. Look at the Pakistanis, they're all charged up. They have this reputation of coming back into the match. This is a great delivery. The break may have just disrupted the concentration of the man. not 100% fit as well. Shoaib Akhtar comes back after conceding 18 in the first over. Gets an opportunity to come back and he's done well. So Tendulkar hobbles away. One of the greater innings that you'll see in one-day cricket. 98 of 75 balls and India 177 for 4.
Shoaib Akhtar bang on target with his first delivery to Yuvraj Singh, who's new to the wicket. 65 matches he's now played, Yuvraj, but what an important wicket that was of Sachin Tendulkar.
Almost unplayable. Steep bounce, well directed. Tendulkar in one-day cricket doesn't look to duck into bounces, looks to play at it. And also good support from the fielder. Yunus Khan at point. Desperate lunge. Forward to the ball, taking his eyes off. Unplayable. Great delivery.
Shoaib Akhtar, we know, is a handful once he gets it right, and that is absolutely bang on target. This misses Tendulkar for a superb 98. And Shoaib Akhtar now to Yuvraj Singh is going around the wicket at pace. That's well played. That's a very, very good shot. That's not a bad way to get off the mark. 4 runs to get these going for Yuvraj Singh. 7 runs off the over, but the important wicket of Sachin Tendulkar. 181 for 4.
Shoaib Akhtar has found his rhythm. That was once again a very quick delivery. No chance for the makeshift wicketkeeper to stop that one. And wide as well.
Well, he's bending his back, there's no doubt about it. That ball whistled past the keeper. I think the tactic should be they have to attack. That's driven handsomely through the offside. Yuvraj doesn't bother to run. And that's a trademark cover drive from the left-hander.
The ball was in the slot. On that occasion, finding the middle of the bat, and the placement was superb.
Yes, and I think the thinking was right behind that delivery. I think Waqar Yunus shouldn't mind it. That's his best chance of picking up a wicket. What he might just want to do is get it a little wider, throw the left-hander further across. Now that came right out of the screws.
Wasn't a great footwork, but hand and eye coordination was superb.
Well, he's a good striker of the ball, Yuvraj. The 200 comes up for India with that single.
Thank you, Ravi. As we see that one go away to the boundary, so Indians now moving very, very nicely. Beautiful shot. Nice drive. Well, he's a sweet timer of the ball, Yuvraj Singh. And he'll enjoy this from Shahid Afridi.
Well, Afridi is very unhappy with the fielder. I think it's Inzamamul Haq who has come right up there to save the single. So he had no chance when it was hit hard just to the right of Inzamam. And this is his favourite shot. To the left, I should be saying.
And India need 27 more runs to win with 6 wickets in hand. Shoaib Akhtar's got the ball in his hand. He's about to complete his 10th, or start rather, his 10th and final over. That is a fine stroke. Just eased it through the covers for 4. Very, very well played. And the flags are flying all over the show.
And also the boundaries. Exquisite timing on that occasion from Yuvraj Singh. Wasn't a half volley, but using the pace of the ball beautifully, hitting the ball into the gap. Perfect way to execute an off drive. High back lift, meeting the ball close to the pad, and that's his 5th boundary. He has played well. That's a beautiful stroke. Only 4 runs required now. to win this game. And he's only 1 run away from his 50. Yuvraj Singh, he has played beautifully.
He has indeed, and that takes him to 49, goes past Inzamam Haku. I must say, didn't give too much of an effort to stop that in the covers. He's obviously not too aware that they've got to prolong this win as long as possible to help that net run rate. There's the 50. Single to bring up his 50. Yuvraj Singh can be very, very proud of this knock.
And the smile suggested that this partnership was very important for these Indians. Having lost Sachin Tendulkar, the Pakistani thought they are back into the game, but this effort has taken the game away from the Pakistan team.
Two more required now. Rahul Dravid on strike. He's on 40. The partnership's worth 95. Short ball. Has he put it away? Yes, he has. That's it. India have done it. A boundary to finish things. The crowd here at Supersport Park, Centurion, are going absolutely berserk. What a terrific performance by India. Rahul Dravid, a very sensible knock from him. Saurav Ganguly is getting all the accolades off the field. And interaction from the players, Pakistanis, big smiles and shaking the hands of Rahul Dravid and Yuvraj Singh. The end of what has been a classic encounter. It's been a terrific game of cricket, and India win by 6 wickets. So a brilliant performance by India, chasing down that total of 273. Sachin Tendulkar outstanding, 98 off 75 deliveries, and good support by Dravid and also Yuvraj Singh. Pakistan bowlers, well, none of them could really contain the Indian onslaught, and Wazir Akram was expensive, going at just under 5. Shoaib Akhtar more expensive than him, and Swakar Yunus, the only man who picked up a couple of wickets, but also going at over 8. So it really was a pretty disappointing performance from Pakistan, but great batting from India. Pakistan 273 for 7 off their 50 overs. Anwar was outstanding with his 100, and India in reply 276 for 4. Tendulkar, what a treat that was. He was also the man of the match today, which was no surprise to anybody, and India won by 6 wickets.